So therefore, I must be 100 with you and tell you really what it was.
We've got to address the fact that we've got three curly hair girls on the couch today. Thanks for all coming. Look at the textures as well. They're so different. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about ethnicity. Let's talk about maybe the topic that some people do not like to talk about.
Taboo.
What's your experience with it? We were just saying then that we went for a casting. Well, we're supposed to be going for a casting where it's us two basically being cast, and either one or the other is probably going to get it. Did you ever feel like that in the industry, Kaya?
Yes.
Yes.
So there's definitely an issue with tokenism in the fashion industry. Because online there's a push at the moment for women of colour and black women to be more visible. A lot of brands are chasing after that and sort of, I believe, sort of like filling like a quota kind of with that representation. And sometimes I would get booked and I'd know I was the only woman of colour on set, whilst also being very aware that I'm light-skinned. So then I'm like, oh, okay, so I'm like palatable maybe to your audience, or I might have taken the opportunity away from somebody who maybe would benefit from it more than me in terms of, you know, representing people. Mm-hmm. That's quite hard, sure. Something that I struggled with quite a lot. I find with hair and stuff, sometimes I'd be made to be really sporty all the time and sort of like, you know, like mixed race ready to go, like weird, like stereotypes would like, but like in a subtle way. No one ever said anything to me when I was like, wow, that's, you know, completely unacceptable and terrible. But it's subtle, you know, microaggressions that you have to deal with. And you think, I'm not a white woman that I've had to deal with that.
Where do you think they get that idea from? Because I always found that as well when I started. It was like, oh, great, you've got curly hair, let's throw you into sports.
Put you in gym wear.
Like, where does that come from?
You don't know, do you?
Is it that we're supposed to be more athletic as ethnic minorities? Or I don't know. Personally, I'm the least athletic person ever, to be honest.
Well, I am, so we'll out unathletic each other if you want.
What about you, Sofia? So what is your experience with it?
So, well, obviously we were talking that we were like, we're going to be cast, either one of us, for a job with completely different looks. You know, we would probably complement each other quite nicely on the shoot, but it's, you know, one or the other. I find that happens a lot. You know, it's just one of the curly-haired girls that get chosen, or one of the mixed-race girls that get chosen. And I find it also that I have only done sport work, you know? Like, the only girly thing I have done is for, like, Dirty Disco, and where they properly just let me be a really, really girly girl, you know? Like, and we get to shoot all day in really pretty stuff, but I don't normally get booked for that kind of stuff when I can do it. Like, I love putting heels on, I love putting makeup on. And then I also find that when I do get booked and I'm the only curly girl on set, I don't have a hairstylist or a makeup artist sometimes. And it's like, oh, actually, you've got to show up. They say, like, the call sheets, like, do your own hair and makeup. And I'll show up and nobody's done my hair or anything. Like, I have to do that all myself. When I go to jobs, I take my own curler, my own diffuser, because sometimes they might mess something up. Like, I had a makeup artist who once like brushed out my fringe, and I was like, well, actually, when you do that, the curls aren't coming back. But like, you get people who, they just expect you, because I'm doing sports stuff, like, come with makeup and hair done, like, we'll just put the clothes on you. Like, it's like I'm low maintenance, but I can do more things. It's being put into a box, which is quite frustrating when you want to be booked with girls who look like you, but we've got different hair textures and stuff, and you want to have people who can do your makeup and do your hair and make you feel like beautiful but also sporty, and like, yeah, I find it strange, and I don't understand where the stereotype comes from with that at all.
I do agree with that, because I know for me, once I started straightening my hair, I got a lot of different jobs, and it's great. It's a double-edged sword, where it's sort of, it's amazing that I'm getting these opportunities, but it's also the idea of, now when I'm getting dressed up and going out, I'm like, I mean, could I look better with straight hair? And it's so annoying that I feel that way, but it is because of that. And if you think about it, you know, I feel like that maybe because I only do the pretty stuff when I have straight hair, but other girls feel like that because they see pictures of me with the straight hair. And it is strange, and I don't feel sometimes pretty enough with my curly hair. And I think that's something that's ingrained in your minds from a very young age as well. Do you think it's changing though? Because I personally do feel like there is, and sometimes you have just got to take the industry as it is and say, do you know what, if I'm going to get this job through having curly hair, then so be it, but I'm going to make a difference with it, because ultimately you have to take the job, don't you? And we've said this before, if you want to be a model, or even if you just want to, I don't know, make a difference, I think you've got to start somewhere and take that job anyway, and just, I don't know, do what you can with it.
Put your own mark on it.
Yeah.
I do find it is sad. I've had so many compliments when I have like straightened my hair. I don't do it myself because it takes so long and I'm really bad at it. But like when I've had it straight before, and I show up to school and everybody's like, oh my god, you look so much nicer with straight hair, and I'm like, are you basically calling me ugly with my natural hair? Like, if I get caught in the rain, I'm gonna be ugly to you again. It's like, why can't we be super sexy but classy with curly hair? Like nowadays when I go out, I normally don't wear any makeup. I'll put funky sunglasses on so people can't see that I've not got mascara on. Like if you see me on a night out, I'll have like coloured sunglasses so people don't notice I'm not wearing makeup, but I'll have my hair curly, and I'm like, if you don't think I look classy enough, like that's your problem. But it does hurt because straightening your hair is not good for the condition, you know, the heat. And it's so long, I can't personally be bothered, and I can't do it very well. But it makes me sad that I'd love to do more girly work, and I don't have any, and I'm thinking like, do I just need to straighten my hair to be considered for jobs like that? Which is sad, because you can do it like this, but clients don't recognise that, and they prefer it in one specific way.
How do you feel, Kyra, about it? Like, I know we were talking about how you write things as well, and have you ever touched on them type of subjects before?
Yeah, so the first personal essay I wrote that got published was about my relationship with my hair, and how in primary school I was the only, like, one of very few non-white pupils. And the things that people would say about my hair or being a different skin tone that really stay with you in ways that maybe you don't realise. So a lot of your self-worth gets put into your hair, a lot of how you see yourself gets put, like you think maybe your hair looks scruffier if it's curly, and then you start messing with your hair and everything changes. And then my mum had to deal with watching me trying to get rid of the things that she's given to me. So that was hard. And then again, like I keep talking about this last year of my life as if it's been like this big renaissance. In ways it has though, it has. So now I can wear my hair curly and still feel beautiful. But it took me a really long time to get to that place.
I think I'm still in the process of it. I mean, I'm like, let's explore some hairstyles, like what can I do? But I also look at some outfits and I'm like, straight hair, curly hair. And I don't know whether you do that, but maybe that's just a strange thing that I do. But I'm like, if it's a really, and it links back to that idea of being classier with straight hair. If it's a really classy, slick dress, it's definitely going to be straight hair.
Yeah.
And then on the other hand, if it's like a sportier number or more quirky, I can get away with curly hair. It is a strange one, isn't it?
Yeah, I think because I can't actually straighten my hair, I try not to think of the options. If I could straighten my hair, I probably would think more like, actually, you know what, I'm going to do my hair straight for this. I think also because I've got quite a bit of a fringe, it's not cut to be a straight fringe. So if someone straightened it, it would be completely lopsided because it's cut as my curls form. So I think that's one thing that also holds me back from really bothering to straighten my hair. Unless I actually slicked it down, my fringe would be all over the place. That is possibly why also like clients are like, you know, actually it makes sense not to be trying to straighten her hair or anything. But I do think that sometimes, you know, it is nice to switch up your hairstyle, and it's cool having curly hair and then being able to straighten it and look completely different, because you do get girls who have just a straight hair and they try and curl their hair, and people do want to look more like us, like people get perms and you're like, why though? But then it's nice because they want what we want, just like everybody wants what they can't have. I don't think it's a bad thing embracing straight hair. I would love to straighten my hair more and wear it like that. I just think it would be nice for clients to consider you for all types of jobs with your natural hair. I think that's my main thing. Like if you want to wear it straight, cool, like straight hair is beautiful, so is curly hair, but we can do it all with curly hair. That's what I think it is at the end of the day.
So therefore I'm gonna be 100 with you and tell you really what it was.
Just got real.